Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? It's Nothing Fancy, and today we are checking out The Sinking City. I don't know what this game is about, other than it's based off of, I want to say H.P. Lovecraft or the novel or the book. I'm familiar with the H.D. Hatecraft parody, um, but he's like really acclaimed at being a um, he's renowned for his storytelling and his horror and his interpretation of the supernatural world. The Sinking City 2 is coming out. That looked pretty good, so I figured, hey, we'll jump in, we'll check out The Sinking City and anticipation for the second game. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. Um, Hope you guys enjoy. Remember, no spoilers. Other than that, welcome in, and if you're new, welcome in again. So I'm going to go here and learn how to play the damn game. That's what we're going to do. So we got our case book. Contains your main case, which reflects your overall story progress. You can work on more than one side case at a time. Cases contain information in your form of evidence. Some pieces of evidence have an icon that hint at what action to perform. Dialogue, use item, take photo, search archives, search location. Okay, we got evidence. Crucial information about what to do and where to go. To get evidence, interact with objects and people, combine my clues in my mind palace. Okay, my mind palace. And take photos. A white frame in the camera viewfinder indicates if you are aiming correctly. Read evidence closely to identify important locations and pin it to the map to plan my route. Okay, to toggle on and off. To switch pinned hold. Okay, you can also place evidence on the map and HUD from the case screen. Pin, place map. Okay. Street names and districts are shown on the map from the beginning. Most other landmarks and point of interest have been discovered. Institutes with archives, landmarks, fast travel, destinations, the phone booth, investigation scene, key evidence collected, all evidence collected, placed on the map, used to plan my route. Evidence marks are shown the currently selected case only. Select another case in the case book to see what other place or relevant evidence marks. Generic red marks are always shown regardless of the selected case. Okay. Mind's Eye allows you to see the unseen. Use the Mind's Eye whenever you see distortion in the corners of the screen and hear a ringing sound. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that are otherwise invisible. Okay, we can see the full picture there. Mind's Eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence. Precognition allows you to understand the events that happened in the past and inspect enough evidence on the screen and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes. Mark the scenes in chronological order to gain new evidence. Okay. Combine parts of relevant clues to get evidence. Deductions. Some deductions can be interpreted differently. This can lead to different conclusions. Okay. Discover all possible conclusions to fully understand the case, but it's up to you how to solve it. Okay. Archives contain typical information. City Hall holds general data about citizens, organizations, while info about specific categories of people, like criminals or patients, can be found in the police or hospital. Okay. In the archive interface, select a piece of evidence you wish to investigate and choose the criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted with the correct evidence and criteria will result in new information being added. Okay. Padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or melee. The hell is that? The hell is that? If you are crouched, hostiles are less likely to detect you. Enemies may harm your sanity as well as health. Some enemies have unique abilities that may come as an unpleasant surprise, but most have weak points too. Ammo and supplies are scarce. Scavenging, crafting, quest rewards are the only source of supplies. Guns are not going to reload themselves. Oh my god. No! No! Diving. Diving. Oh no. Oh, I don't like underwater at all. The harpoon stuns hostiles for a short time. Flares light your way and can distract hostile creatures. No. If damaged, hold to slowly recover your diving suit pressure. Okay. So we know somewhat how to play the game. I went through all the settings. What is this? Evidence in my casebook will have an icon to indicate you can use. Evidence in my casebook will have no hint, leaving you to work out. Okay, well, we'll go newcomer. Because I don't know how to play the game. Monsters have standard health, and your character has standard resistance to insanity. We're gonna go insane, guys. Monsters have less health. Yeah, we'll go normal. Newcomer normal. I nerfed the audio just so I wasn't trying to compete with the background music. But we'll crank that up just a little bit. Hopefully I'm not competing with it too much. Alright. So we got that all good to go. Compass, crosshaired, aim assist. I don't know if I need aim assist. Camera sensitivity. Okay, this all looks good. New game. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions of the city in Oakmont, Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Accordingly, Johannes Vanderberg. Okay. The man-eating seals don't care if you're strong, so avoid staying in the water too long. Doors that can't be opened are marked with a special... Okay. Yo, my man is going crazy. Oh. Scared the crap out of me. Huh? How the hell did we get up here? Okay, we got one submachine gun. Wow, I wasn't done reading that, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, give me that. Nice.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Yeah, we got a six rounds of 38 pistol. Yeah, this game was dirt cheap, guys. It was like the deluxe edition with all the DLC, all the extras and whatever. It was like $10 or whatever. I'm gonna move my camera here though. Whoops. Just move that right there. Okay, so we got the crouch. Mr. Charles, as you've requested. Okay, so this is the same message that we got at the beginning. Casebook. Um, okay, so we got our casebook, Mind Palace, some lore, skills, map, inventory. Okay, here we go. Submachine gun. Deemed too expensive for mass production, the M21 Chicago Broom is a favorite with private buyers for good reason. Uses 45 ABB rounds. Okay, so we can craft that. Oh, wasn't done reading that. So we can learn how to play here as well. Cool. So we got a first aid kit and 2 guns. There's this. Just picked up something. Gotta move the camera again. I don't know if the... Okay, we'll move the camera there. Okay, what is this? What is this? Okay, we got some gunpowder, coil springs, shell casing. What the heck is this, though? Okay, whoa. Oh, okay, here we go. So we got our 1911, our Thompson, a brick, first aid, camera. There we go. Photo of a trophy plate. Okay.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
141 XP. All evidence collected. Okay. Can't get anything out of there. Who are you?
Now get out.
Rude.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
Yup.
What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
About my problem.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Where is he?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I need somewhere to stay.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do I get to Devil's Reef?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Okay. What else did you mark on the map?
Places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
So, what do you do?
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Okay, hold on. I just gotta check something real quick. Okay. Peace out.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
Just wanted to make sure my mic wasn't muted.
The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Okay, find Robert Thorgmonton. Man. Playing musical camera here. Maybe I'll move it. There's not many places I can move the damn camera without it overlapping something important.
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
Okay. Welcome to Oakmont, a town on the rise. Okay. No, you don't want to talk? How about you? No. Whoa. Only the most flavorful seafood. Under the Keel Bar. Okay. Before we go that way, just gonna see if there's any kind of loot. I don't know if there's like looting in this game. I'm assuming there is, but okay. Dead end. Nope. Police line, do not cross. Well, this guy's over here. Titania lifeboat. Okay. Titania?
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Okay. Albert Thorgmorton. Thorgmorton's will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Thorgmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. We should have never have done that. Everything should have remained in the cave. Professor, I fear that will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. The circle goes on and on and on and on and on and on. It comes in the end. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. He's here. I might move my camera, actually. Let's see if we can move the camera. Okay. Hopefully that's a bit better for you guys. There we go. Okay, so we just got a letter from. Okay. Find Robert Throckmorton and a key to a room at the Devil's Reef. Okay. A trophy plate with a strange foot fish looks very lifelike. Albert Throckmorton's will. Okay.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Oh, I think my camera's blocking something, guys. Oh my god. Moving the camera left, right, and center. Yeah, what's going on, brother?
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Okay. Nothing else here to search. No loot. Nothing but some garbage. Okay. So far no loot. I think this is the guy we're supposed to talk to.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
What happened to your son, bro?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
What? Who were the Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
What do you know about the visions?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I try not to judge your features, bro. I can try and find your son.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Vera?
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine.
Okay.
I was saying, we have a deal.
Okay.
I see. Thank you.
Yo, when did this game come out? The graphics are crazy. Can you tell me more about the case?
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Okay. Where's the fisherman's
Where's
house?
the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're
Dude, I'm new
standing
here.
right in front of it.
I'm fucking new here, alright? I think we already found the boat just by exploring, but I'm gonna ask anyways.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find
Yeah,
it
okay.
there.
Yeah, we found it already. Okay, thanks,
As
man.
much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Yeah, these graphics are amazing. New Mind Palace clue. Okay, so this just brings up the tutorial in case we get stuck. Okay. Robert Thorgmont wants to find his son Albert, who went missing in the port after returning from an expedition at sea. He was found barely conscious by a fisherman on the shore who brought him to his house. The fisherman says that Albert was mentally afflicted and acted aggressively before disappearing. Robert arrived to investigate and is now standing in front of the house in question. Until he is found, Robert won't allow anyone to leave the port, and he won't help me. Okay. So, let's just get rid of this. What is this? Thorgmorton Innsmelzer feud. The Thorgmortons and the Innsmelzers are an ongoing feud. Yeah. Albert Thorgmorton behaved strangely after returning from the sea. He was mad, violent, and spoke gibberish. Okay. So this is the house here. Okay.
I've said everything I know.
Let's check the house out. Flashlight, which is nice. Okay, we gotta hold it. Okay, we had some shell casings, gunpowder.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Okay.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Yeah, I don't know. 50-50. Okay. Nothing else there. Oh, okay. Police are here.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Yeah, this guy's going through it. What's going on, bro?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Can you tell me what happened?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
I'm sorry, who are
Tell
you?
me about yourself.
Name's Will. Will Hammond. I'm
Okay.
a fisherman. We all are.
Okay.
Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Where are the others?
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton.
Yeah.
Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
What happened to Paul?
You know how Paul died.
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who's Kay?
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our Lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know, man. Jesus. Okay, thanks, man.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will.
Yeah.
The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Okay, new Mind Palace clue, Will Hammett testimony. Okay, Robert Thor, okay. Okay. One fisherman is missing. There were 3 fishermen in the house when Albert woke up, but I only found 2 of them. Sudden psychotic outbreak. The fisherman suffered a sudden psychotic outbreak after Albert Throgmorton regained consciousness. Okay.
Choo choo.
Nothing in there. Well, that's trippy. It's like showing us our back rather than our face.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Okay. Oh, God.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh. The hell is that? Fucking lobster on my screen. The hell was that?
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Oh, my screen was all shaky there. Mind Eye Press. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that does. We got that mind's eye.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Okay.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Oh, is this during the Prohibition?
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Looks like a normal human to me. I've seen this here too. Okay. Or do we have to... Oh.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebheil, Nugulena, Haften.
Recognition. Recognition allows you to understand the events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence on the screen, and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes. Mark the scenes in chronological order to gain new evidence. Okay. It's a weird noise again. Whoa, what is this?
Take this, ape face.
So somebody's got a barrel. He's got a gun. We got one over here too.
What's happening?
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So it probably started from the bedroom. So we'll mark this as 1.
What's happening?
Then we have this.
Take this, ape face.
And then he probably ran out this way.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Whoa. Whoa. The heck was that? Okay, Mind Palace. Okay, I don't understand. The camera's blocking, information at the bottom there. Okay, so we have to select something and then deductions. Whoa. Combine clues to make deductions. Okay. So we got Lois shot without warning, or Lewis shot without warning. When Albert Throgmorton became aggressive, Lewis, an Innsmouther fisherman, immediately started shooting him. Albert Throgmorton behaved strangely after returning from sea. He was mad, violent, and spoke gibberish. Albert fled wounded. Albert Throgmorton fled from the fisherman house after he was wounded. Sudden psychotic, fisherman sudden... Okay. So what, I have to, like, connect all these together? So Albert returned unstable. Sudden psychotic outbreak. Okay, Albert spread hysteria around him. Some sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Okay. Okay, that's 1. Throgmorton Innsmouser feud. Lois shot without warning. I wonder if there's like a racism type deal here. Innsmouser feud. Lois shot without warning. Okay, and Innsmouser, Lewis, and his people suffered at the hands of Throgmortons. That could be a reason to hate him. Yep. So we have spread hysteria. Okay. Oh. Albert returned unstable. Albert returned unstable and attacked the fisherman. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to the Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Okay. One fisherman is missing. Albert fled. Okay, I can track Albert down. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Okay. I'm gonna have to move my camera again. Sorry, guys. There we go. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Okay. Damn, I didn't move the camera. Okay. Which is... Here we go. I don't see any footprints, though. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Definitely landed down here. Whoa. Okay. It's like he went this way. What the heck is this? Some spent casings.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Okay. Which way did they go, though? I don't think they went this way. No, we have to go back. We're missing something. Okay, he ran this way. I see this here. Some scrap metal.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Okay, so he went up here. Okay, he went this way. In here? Alright. Warehouse. Some scrap metal. Get some of that good loot. Gunpowder. Okay, can't go that way.
There's something in the pocket.
Lois, please give me about one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around the port, but don't worry. I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Sounds like he was in debt to Lewis. Okay.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Padlocks, yeah, it can be broken or hit with melee. Gunpowder, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, what the heck is that? The heck is that? Oh, it's on the other side of the door. Let me try and melee this thing. I don't have a lot of ammo. The heck was that? Creepy. I wonder if that's Albert. Someone deliberately put him here.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Okay. Heck was that? It sounded like someone right behind me. Okay, Mind Palace. Bloodstained note, torn piece, jacket. Found the body of Albert Thorgmartin in the basement of a warehouse not far from the fisherman's house. He was fatally shot in the head, impaled on hooks, and then hidden. Okay. Bar owner is indebted to Lois. Albert was murdered. Lois, the inn's mother fisherman, probably killed Albert, left the site of the murder. Yeah, Albert was murdered, and Lewis left the scene. No, that's not correct. Okay. No. 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 Okay. So Albert fled when wounded. Lois pursued him. Yeah. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead, may have wanted to kill him outright because he was a Thorgmartin rather than just drive him off. Okay, that's a possibility. Albert was murdered. Lewis, no, can't do that. Okay, Lois may be at the bar. The inn's motor that killed Albert Thorgmartin may be hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. Okay. Oops. Lois, inn's mother at the bar. Maybe hiding in the bar in Oakmont Port. Okay, let's pin that to the map. Okay. It's behind the camera, but whatever. I'm not moving the camera anymore. Okay, can't go this way. Let's make sure there's no more clues or anything laying around.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident.
Yeah, that's deliberate. Yeah. Okay, now we have to find the bar. Maybe I should be looking for tracks. He might have left me some tracks to follow.
What's your problem?
Nothing, sorry. Did we miss some clues over here? I think we missed some clues. Still yellow. Meaning we didn't find everything. Thought I searched this. Okay, search it again, I guess. Okay,
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
okay. Thought we searched everything in here. We've seen the book. Okay. Okay, we talked to this guy.
Let's see what you find,
Yeah.
newcomer.
Thought I searched this too. Alcohol, metal scrap.
Choo.
Choo choo, mother. Oh, here we go.
5 cards short of a full house.
A knowledge point. Okay, so we got everything. So we're good to go. No more evidence here. Okay, but we still have to find the bar. Bar. Oh, there it is, right there. Right in front of me. Under the keel bar.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Who are you?
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Please go on.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Do you drink? Okay, here's... Nah. 1 bullet? I don't even have any ammo to be given out like that, though. Screw it. I'm sure we'll get more ammo.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
Yeah, that made no sense. But thank you.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
Okay, so we're down a round.
Ugh, I'll miss the Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Okay, got some coil springs, shell casing, gunpowder. Okay.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen unsettling creatures around.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Yeah, let that be a lesson to all the top G masculine Chad bulletproof heroes out there who think that wearing your hat backwards and listen to gangster rap and working out in the gym means anything. It doesn't. Get your ass clapped out real quick.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Well, you're harboring a criminal, bro.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. And it looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me?
What?
Don't what me. At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
Yep.
What? No. I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No. No. Throg. Lewis is upstairs. Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so he's upstairs. I don't know if he's going to give us a hard time, but we got our gun ready.
What the? Get the... Oh.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
How did it all happen?
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. So I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You killed him. Why?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Yeah, your actions look deliberate, bro.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage.
Yeah.
A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Your people hate
I
Throgmortons?
hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
What's a grand family?
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
Okay, I've heard enough.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Now the question is, did he really have no control, or was it actually deliberate and this guy's just playing me? I'll think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Are you trying to bribe me? Yeah, he definitely did it. Maybe he didn't, though. No.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Okay, Mind Palace. All evidence collected. That's some lore. The sea will be general. Okay, this was just what the... Okay. Lois was affected by hysteria. Albert was murdered. Oh, we have to choose. Okay, Lois was aware of his actions. He was aware of what he was doing during the fight, yeah. Even when we were in the room there, he was like, take this, ape. And then he, like, shot at him. Lois was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his... Nah. Yeah, I think he was aware of his actions. Okay. Lois deliberately murdered Albert. Psychotic influence or not, Lois was out to murder Albert. He had a motive too, the mutual hatred. But he didn't seem like he hated. He just needed a place to stay, and that the Throgmortons were unjustly toward him. Hold on. Can we back out? Can we? Lois killed Albert while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. No. Yeah, he was aware. Yeah, he was definitely aware. Yeah, Lois deliberately murdered him. Why would you chase him down, say, take this, ape, and then shoot him down, and then hide the body, hook him up, and then shoot him in the head, and then hide? That sounds like some guilty shit right there. Okay, so we got all the evidence. I'm gonna go tell Mr. Throgmorton what happened. His son is unfortunately dead. I don't think there's anything else for us to find. I think we got everything out of there. Yeah, perfect. What's that? I found the murderer.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
Yep.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Oh, so we can still lie and shit. Yeah, he's in the bar.
And just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family, and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm investigating the cases of insanity.
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Why a geological expedition?
Geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calming from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You think the flood is unnatural?
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Anything yet?
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
The murderer and the expedition are linked?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Okay, let's talk more about the expedition.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Okay. Let's talk payment. I don't know. This guy's gonna snap. This guy's gonna freak out.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port.
Okay.
I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Nice.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Okay, 44 revolver. Wow. Anto. Man, we got a bunch of stuff. Rusty, welcome. Case complete. Okay. Lost at sea, new clue. Of a mass hysteria. The expedition was to explore seabed. Contact was lost. Was the only known survivor. He was murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. And we still have our key to the headquarters. It is in northern Culver side at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Ave. Is there a map? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. Wow. This place is huge. So we're all the way... Well, there's a boat here we can take. Okay, so we're all the way down here. Looks like some of these roads are flooded. He said where? In his manor in southern Olds Grove. It's in the northern Culver side. Northern Culver side at the crossroads of Asher Road and Hubert Drive. Clover side. Okay, here we go. Northern, is this it here? Okay, yeah, the Thogmort Olds Grove, Southern Olds Grove, Northern Clover side. Okay, so that's the manor we gotta go to. It's gonna be a long hike. Probably gonna have to take the boat up, over, take the boat here. And then we could probably go on foot on land up to there. Okay. Okay, we got no ammo. We got a nice revolver, though. Cool. Okay, let's go. Okay. So that's pretty easy. I have a feeling it's going to get a lot harder, though. Almost reminds me of L.A. Noire a little bit. Oh. Cutscene. Did I pass out, or am I just gonna keep going? Oh, just got hit in the face with a can of Chef Boyardee. My hat! Whee! That was trippy. How the hell did we get here? Doors can't be opened or marked with a special hobo sign. Using crafting materials to create ammo and consumables. Okay. Daywear. Costume unlocked.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
I'm familiar with Semper Fi, but not Semper Fortis. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. I'm pretty sure the SS Cyclops is an actual ship that disappeared in Bermuda. I only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck of my headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. Nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their deanings. The officials said none of what I thought was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers gained after the ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. Okay. My diary, part 1. Mr. Reed, I understand you are a private eye that caught the murder in the port. My life is in danger and I can't trust anyone. Please come to my room, which is just opposite of yours. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of a viral force. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot and I am beyond saving, but the 7 books must be saved at any cost, even if I'm gone. Find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Okay, Mystic Tomes, plea for help. What is this? All that we see or seen is just a dream within a dream. I've heard that before. USN, Charles W. Reed, 3/21/17 to 10/9/94. Damn, how old is this guy?
Never again, they say.
Oh, what is this? Alcohol, shell, coil, okay, wow, got a bunch of stuff there. Some even more stuff there. Soothes all ailments, add to any spirits or tonic. Devilfish and... okay.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Oh, it's to help with the visions, okay. Whoa, okay. So we got some unburdened newcomer, Winco, ooh, nice. Vacationist, gangster, king robe, daywear. Find out what happened to the robbed graves in the rest in peace case. Plague doctor, master sleuth, cultist. Help a real estate agent in the open house case. Aspiring sleuth. I don't know, I kind of liked the one with the coat. Yeah, that looked pretty nice. That's fresh. The daywear one's pretty nice too. I don't know, I like the backpack, but this one is nice. Yeah, I like that. It's clean. Raids on Innsmouthers. The number of attacks on Innsmouther immigrants has increased. Raids are intensifying with more and more exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead. Police are on the case with several illegal Innsmouther businesses captured and their owners sent to jail. The city ought to have been cleaned of these fish-faced scum long ago, said Robert Throckmorton, head of the Grand family. I only regret one thing. It all started too late. Had we not neglected our civic duties, my son Albert would still be here. Okay. Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexhausted yourself while conducting the investigation. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Oh, Johannes. Oh yeah, right at the top. Johannes Vanderberg. Nice, he helped us out. Nice. We are not using that. We're not using that or that. Let's get out of here. Oh, okay. Shell casings. I wonder, can we make... We got so much... Oh, we got a side quest too. My room, which is opposite of mine, okay. Okay, we can craft ammo. Craft a few. Oh, we only got one round? Okay, we'll go full magazine. We can't have more than 30? Damn. Okay. A rusty 6-shooter bolt Model D nicknamed the Widowmaker. Uses powerful .44 40 cartridge, okay? 38. Okay, we'll craft a full mag. Maybe craft an extra mag. Just craft it all. Okay, so we're good on ammo. Antipsychotics. A shot of powerful antipsychotics to keep your mind clear when you need it. Ignore the side effect list. Standard army issue first aid kit containing a set of bandages and a shot of strong painkillers. Okay. Okay, so let's start with our main mission. Actually, hold on, what is this? Yeah, let's check that room out. He said directly across. Okay, not that one. What the hell happened in here? I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They're just men, the Yellow Kings gang. They can't get in here now that it's only me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Okay. The tomb of the mayor. The fishermen took talk of a place near the Backwood Manor. The meetings occur at the dead of night. Locals don't like this because they seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tomb that makes people go so crave the sea's touch that they go in and out and drown in the sea. One reading the book stands on the cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shore have either gone mad or disappeared. Okay. A local legend may be more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged and on a hung apple tree that still grows. On these documents is a confession. One of the witches said the devil himself granted them a book with the words of power. This book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for witches to be reborn and return to claim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in the eastern Reed Heights, somewhere in... Okay, so I'm assuming these are just all side quests. Yeah. We can read them later on. Just grab it all. Get everything we can get our hands on. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. So we got a bunch of side quests. Yeah, wow. Bunch of side quests to do. I'm gonna stay focused on the main mission, though. So we have to go talk to Robert Throgmorton. He gave me a key to the expedition's headquarters. Okay.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Okay. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord.
The door won't budge.
Okay. Can't go in anywhere else. Check upstairs. See if there's any goodies up here. Nope. Nope. Some gunpowder. Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea. Some are now decorating the ship's beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it now. Only if this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Too many coincidences. Okay. Nothing in here. Locked. Locked. Nothing in here. Unless I use my special vision. Oh. Okay, empty. Okay, locked. Okay. So there's nothing up here.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Brother, I didn't do anything.
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Wow. Wow. That's a lot to read. Who's there? Who said that? Hello. Just me talking behind your back. Alright. Let's see if there's anything else here we can loot. Shell casing, gunpowder. Okay, nothing. The hobo signs. Use signs to mark special places. All of the crooked each shape means that they're inhabited. The crosshatch grid sign marks hidden cache. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there. They probably say I haven't figured it out. The spiral-shaped sign, though, you'll have to investigate that yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. Okay? Okay. Oh, I thought that was a sea creature. Oh, it is. It's a lobster. It's a lobster. To Walter K, help me if you hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again. I could live with you renting out beast-ridden flop houses. But you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market. I have dangerous people living here that I could send after you. You've been warned. Vic. Okay. Nothing over here. Okay. Alrighty, let's get out of here. New fast travel point, Devil's Reef. Okay, where are we? Okay, so we're just on the southeast or southwest side of Coersfield. You could probably take the boat up and go meet up with Throgmorton. Let's go do that. Oh, shit. That's my worst nightmare. Okay, so we got a boat here. Beep beep. Wonder how many of these places I can actually go into. Okay, so this is a dead end. We can go across Lincoln Street and head up Hubert Ave. Hopefully. Damn, girl. Some clothes on. Okay, we can go up this way. Well, we got a long ways to go. Long ways to go. Mass hysteria is right. We can go in here. What is this place? Can I loot anything? I'm here for the loot. What was that? Whoa. Screen's all getting all weird. It's one of those things. Oh, get my gun. Ah. Gotcha. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, no, no, no. Whoa. Oh my god. Ah. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay.
Hey, knock it
Sorry.
off.
Sorry. Okay, so we have to go... Okay, Throgmorton Manor's just up the road. Something in the basement there. There's no boat here? Oh, there is too. Okay. There's the manor.
The mortician has touched him up well.
Nice. Rest in peace. 25 years old, man. That's young. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right here. How you doing?
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
But you told me to come here. Gave me a key to his expedition's headquarters. It's in the northern Culver side at the crossroad of Ashern Road and Hubert Drive. Overside. Asher Road. This is Asher Road. Where's Hubert Drive? Hubert Drive, Asher Road. Place waymarker. Oh man, we totally missed it. Okay. My bad, bro. I thought we had to come here. I thought we totally had to come there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we totally missed it. Okay, so it's on the corner of Asher Road, Hubert Drive. Hubert Drive, Asher Road, right on the corner. Nope. Well, I see an H on this door. Okay, Expedition Headquarters. Okay, we found it. Just kick the door in.
Guess I don't need the key.
Yeah. I guess not. Divers with bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusions, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Oh, my camera's getting all weird.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Some crow. Follow the crow, I guess. Oh. Is that wall? Tripping out. Got some goodies here. Pistol rounds.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
What is that?
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Looks like a conch. According to our data, the place with the paranormal activity has a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives to prevent the case of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols which are of no use, and apply these scientifically valid methods of protection. H. Doe. Okay, we're not getting over there. Just go around. Stuff here. Scrap metal.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Yeah. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. spot a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean. He claims he found it among the numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mention a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The witness felt sick, dizzy for 2 to 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got severe burns after chiseling off a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis. Okay. Nothing else here. Oakmont University Department welcomes the newest addition to its rank, Professor Herod Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book. Now Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so shed on light what may yet to come. Okay.
Map of Cape Cod. Well, looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Okay. Think we're gonna find anything else up here. Gonna have to watch my ammo. So we got a secret area down there.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Just the crow.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
But why? But why? Oh, nice. Gunpowder, alcohol. The following must be MK, diving suits, air tank, canned food, personal belongings, research. Okay. Whoa, what's happening? Vision's getting all weird. Is there something down here? No? Okay, we're good. Ah! You good? Whoa! 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 Whoa, listen, brother. Whoa! Okay, we were not alone down here. Diving suit, helmet.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Yeah. I guess so. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, here's something. Oh, what the heck is that?
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Okay. Somebody kicked in the door.
Drop the papers. Smash the rest.
Ransack the place.
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
Put up some kind of barrier.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Okay, so this is probably the last spot. Okay, so they kicked in the door.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
They burned everything, took everything.
Drop the papers. Smash the rest.
Okay. Then they tried to hide their tracks.
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
And then
burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Whoa, whoa, what the heck was that? All evidence collected. Okay. Must be delivered to Grimhaven Bay. Okay, okay. Burnt off. The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle, which is probably a newspaper outlet. Okay. A list of expedition cargo delivered to somewhere in Grimhaven. Want to remove this. Police Department. The Chronicle. Somewhere in Grimhaven. Where's Grimhaven? Oh, over here. A list of expedition cargo delivered somewhere in Grimhaven. Okay, we're gonna need more information than that. Need to find the newspaper advertise. Okay, which is probably... It's just down the road, so it's not too far. Okay, let's get out of here. So far, I've been really enjoying the game. It's a nice little bit of detective slash horror aspect to the game, which is kind of cool. It's further down, isn't it? 2 blocks. Oh, well, 1 more block. A full block. Got it. Okay, I can see it on my compass. Is this? It's fast travel. Okay. Can't go that way anyways. Oh, we can search trash? Oh, okay. Interesting. Can't search all the trash. Oakmont Chronicles.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
I am. I just got here recently.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
I got some time right now.
Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I served in the Navy. I'm an investigator from Boston. We'll tell them we served.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
I'm tracking down missing people. I'm looking for the source of hysteria.
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
Okay, bye.
See you later.
So she said they're by the door, huh? Okay. No? Huh? What is this? Send gunners, fool's gold, new case. Okay. You will often need to look for useful information within various city archives. Archives contain, yeah, okay. In the archive, select a piece of, okay. So we're looking for documents here. Nope. Period. After the flood. Would be commoners. Advertisement. Search. No information regarding the selected evidence. Okay. So it's an advertisement with officials after the flood. No. Okay, let's read this. Grimhaven Bay. Advertisement after the flood. No. Commoners. Journals. Okay, I'm not understanding this. Search 3 criteria. I wonder if it was Oakmont, or is that just the city I'm in? Old Grove. Advertisement. Commoners. Officials? No. After the flood. Okay, what? The expedition was lost by self clues to fall upon. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven. There might be a recent. And okay, so Grimhaven. It's an ad. Okay, let's try that. Whoa, get down from there. What are you doing? So we'll go commoners. Advertisement. Grimhaven. No. Current events. Grimhaven. No. Maybe officials. Grimhaven. No. After the flood. What am I not understanding here? That left on a freighter from Grimhaven. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter. So we're looking for an expedition from Grimhaven Bay. Grimhaven Bay. Current events, maybe? After the flood. None. Commoners? Officials. Celebrities. Journalists. I don't understand this at all. This is really confusing. Grimhaven. Front page? No. Officials. Officials. Advertisement. Articles, interview. Current events. After the flood. Yeah, I don't understand what it wants from me. But I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven. There might be recent postings or ad about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicles. Okay. Commoners. Current events. Grimhaven. Old Grove. Just gonna have to start mixing and matching. I might just look it up, guys. I don't want to have to look anything up, but this is kind of crazy. Yeah, there's no reason it should be this hard. No reason. Yeah, there's no reason it should be this hard. There's just no need of it. Okay, so it's after the flood. Advertisements. And the district is Grimhaven. Why was that so hard? A 30-ton ship, Titania. Oh, that was the name of the boat. It's currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for transport as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration for the price of 70 rifle rounds, or the equivalent therefore per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting. He can be found at Pier 3 Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Okay. So we got what we needed. Ship freighter advertisement. The 30 is currently available. You'll find it fully equipped for transport, aiding underwater ventures and exploration for the urge to contact Captain. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. That's pretty far. So we're heading back to the port, Oakmont City Port, Grimhaven Bay. And we're looking for Pier 3, which is probably right here. Okay. Can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, in Grimhaven Bay. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys, that one was really confusing. I just wasn't reading it correctly. We got it all figured out, all squared away. So we gotta probably take the boat right, straight, left, left, right to Old Church Road. Okay.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Can't see a damn thing. Straight ahead. Gotta say, the graphics are pretty good too. Okay, we're just heading straight into the port. Got it. Gotta find another phone booth down here too so I can fast travel. Oh, I think I see one over here. Okay, got a new fast travel. So we're in Grimhaven Port. We're looking for Pier 3. My fog is crazy. And navigal annihilation right here. What the hell was that?
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
I'm looking for Sanders.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Combat. If you're crouched, hostiles are less likely to see me. May harm my sanity as my health. Some enemies have unique abilities. Guns are not going to... Okay. This is clearing out the area. I don't see anything here, bro. Oh. Got him. That was it. Got him. Just making sure there's no more loot. Nice. Free gun.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead. Point blank.
Okay. Whoa. Heck is that? Got another creature down here. Maybe. Shell casing.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
No kidding. Make sure there's some more creatures over here. Any kind of goodies? No.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Oh, what the heck is that? That is literally something straight out of my nightmares.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Creepy. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel, Titania, any persons designated by Robert and the current... Okay. 70 bullets. Okay.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Yeah. Nothing. Okay. So I think that's... Oh, what do we got here? Portal. Let's check it out. Okay.
You can't take me!
Oh.
This!
Oh yeah, that's point blank for sure. They took an axe right to the shoulder. Okay. That's one. I don't know if that's where it starts, though.
To the mare with you! Die! Die!
Why were they fighting each other, though?
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
So it probably started on the ship. They were having a good time drinking.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
And then here. He chased Buddy down with the axe.
To the mare with you! Die! Die!
And shot him in the head when Buddy got too close.
You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Whoa. Trippy. Okay. We're missing a clue, though.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
Is there no other clues? Okay, we're missing a clue. The area is still yellow. Or maybe on the deck. Okay, we're in the investigation area. Use my secret vision. No. Nothing. We search that, search that. We search that. Just got some bullets. Some more gunpowder, yeah. Apparently there's still more to search here, though. Didn't find all the clues. I don't want to miss any kind of clues. I get stuck later on. We'll just search everything again. Okay.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead. Point blank.
Okay. Can't search that.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Maybe one of these blood stains? No. This is the Titania, though, so the boat definitely made it back. Okay. We searched this.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Okay.
Cape Cod. This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Okay, we searched all of that. I don't understand what I'm missing, though. Can't interact with any of this. This is definitely the investigation area. Hold on. I might have to go talk to what's-his-name first.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
Got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Oh, okay, so now it's done. We got all the evidence, okay. So we just had to talk to Buddy. Jeremiah Sanders, okay. There was a fight among the crew, only one man survived, though he was badly wounded in the shoulder. Okay. I can read all this on my own time. Wounded sailor. Sanders fled. The harbor master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight on the third pier of Grimhaven was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. Oh, we could check the hospital. Where's the hospital? I thought I seen a hospital. Yeah. Oh, yeah, way over here. Hospital. It's pretty far. Can I fast travel? No? Or do I have to actually go to fast travel booth to fast travel? Okay. Let's actually get rid of this waypoint here. Okay. Let's get out of here. So he's probably seeking medical attention. If not, he's already dead. And our case is going to run dry. So hopefully that's not the case. Get some information out of this guy. Fast travel. We're going to fast travel to... Yeah, so we can go here. Gold all the way up here. So it's past one road. Past a second. And on the third turn, we turn. Got it. Okay. So we missed this turn. You go infested area. Okay, keep my guard up here. Don't know if something's gonna come out of the water. It's the second turn, we ignore that. This guy's just casually fishing. Third turn. Okay. And the hospital is just over here. I don't see any fast travel icons around. It's fine. Oh, I see one just up the road. Get those bad boys unlocked. How far is it? Another infested area. Fast travel. Okay. Let's go check out this hospital.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
My head? No complaints, I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
Any patients coming here with an axe wound, homie?
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Anybody with a shoulder wound?
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork. But you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Okay. So this guy's got a mission or something here, or maybe we could do.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the Wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm afraid not.
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other, the vomiting humanoids.
What?
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Okay.
Bye.
So we'll check that out later. Let's get back on topic here. We gotta search for Captain Sanders. Where is your records? Okay, let's try this again. Is a patient. Grimhaven. Surgery. Oh, nice, we got it. See, that was a lot easier than the other one. Peter Crowley, M29, multiple burns and a fragmented wound to the chest. Several surgeries. Okay. Was that not it? Morgue? No. Grimhaven evidence updated. Joseph Willow, newcomer, deep cut wound to the left shoulder. Okay. Where is he, though? In the morgue? Reception, surgery. Okay, so this is surgery. Is he in the coffin? Nope. Probably on the second floor then. Oh, hello. How's that shoulder?
What happened to you, mister?
Pete, explosion, fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Well, get better soon.
Okay, that's not our guy.
Bye.
He doesn't have a shoulder wound at all. Like, at all. It's definitely not a woman. I don't think we're gonna find anybody else over here. Okay. He might be on the third floor. No? Oh. Well.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
Why you always lying?
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the Port Massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed. I'm a newcomer. I'm looking for the source of the Oakmont visions.
We had them, my crew and I. And during the expedition, the dreams. You can't understand, Mr. Reed. You weren't there.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Where can I get a diving suit?
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
I want the ship's log.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Okay.
Get better soon.
Why would somebody take the log? Diving suit factory, okay. Grimhaven Bay C, Smith Ave, between Levi Coffin Ave and Deep Shore Road. Some okay. Okay, so we have to head back to the surgery wing. Maybe his stuff is down there. I was already in the surgery wing, but I didn't see anything. And again, I didn't really look that hard. This is surgery, right? Basement, surgery storage. Yep. This would be it. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. Devil's Teeth. All evidence collected, baby. Okay, so now we have to get to this diving location. Is in Western Grimhaven. Okay, let's pin this. Western Grimhaven. North, east, south, west. Western Grimhaven on C. Smith. C. Smith. Okay, C. Smith is on C. Smith between Levi Coffin and Deep Shore. So Levi Coffin, Deep Shore. So it's on this road. I'll be somewhere here. Okay, so we'll fast travel back to the bay. We'll take a boat up. It's somewhere in between here, judging from the information that I was just given. How do I get out of here? Gotta get myself a diving suit. Yeah, I gotta say, the game is pretty pretty. I don't know when it came out, but it definitely looks good. Okay.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Good for you. Okay, just around the corner. This is probably it right here. Guaranteed. We're not alone. Gotcha. Here we go. Got it.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
Okay, never mind. We got something moving around upstairs. Maybe downstairs. Some more pistol ammo. Okay. Harpoon gun, flare, diving suit. Okay, we're good to go. We got everything.
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Yeah, no kidding. Something downstairs, though. Save the ammo. Okay, we can make a few more rounds. Make a couple more of these. Okay. Good to go. I don't really want to go underwater. Okay, so next mission is cluster of underwater rocks known as the Devil's Teeth. I have the coordinates. I should be able to get there by boat. I should be able to go down to about 100 meters. Okay, so let's pin this. We're heading back to the Devil's Teeth. Okay, so we have to take a boat to Devil's Teeth. Okay, so we're heading back the way we came. Got it. I really hate underwater. I do not like underwater at all. So I hope there's not too much combat underwater. Otherwise, we will not be continuing this series. Now, I know what you people are saying. Oh man, you're a grown adult. You know, you're 30 years old and you're scared of water. Let me be very clear. I'm not scared of water. I'm scared of what's in the water. There's nothing in the water that wants to be your friend. Humans just don't belong underwater. You know, you sit there and you laugh at me for being scared of water. Well, you know what? I'd like to see you in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, just swimming freely at the middle of the Pacific Ocean, no boats, no land, no nothing. 1 o'clock in the morning, pitch blackout, and you feel something in between, moving between your legs, and you can feel pain, like something scratching and biting and nipping at your feet. You're telling me you'd feel pretty confident being in the water? You're not even under the water. You're just at the top of the water. You know, it's easy for you to sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm bulletproof. I'm a top G, bro. Yeah, on a ship, you're a top G. In a submarine, you're bulletproof. But slowly, like just floating freely on the ocean in the Pacific in the middle of the night, yeah, I don't care. You're scared. You're scared, bro. You're not gonna bring your gangster rap with you and your Uzi 9mm with you. You're not shooting anything in the water. I don't give a fuck. You top Gs are so full of shit. Okay. The hell are we? Okay. Okay, we're at Devil's Teeth. This is the diving spot, I'm guessing. Here we go. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh my god, no. The helmet is a big no. Can't see anything. Oh my god, what if the cable gets snagged? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh my god. I am under the water. What is this?
The chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them.
Okay. Get my harpoon gun.
This stone isn't natural. Could it be a statue?
I don't have air, do I? Like I don't have to. I'm not on a timer, right? Oh, please, no sharks. Jeez. We got here some goodies. We got a helmet here. Oh my god, turn the light off. What is that? No. Oh, no, no, no. Oh my god. No. No. We supposed to jump off? Where'd it go? I think it's gone. I can barely see it though. Oh, I can't see a damn thing. Oh, there's another one down there. Part of me just wants to run. This is the scariest thing I've ever had to do. Oh my god, no. Oh yeah, get me out of here. Hey, you want some of this? Hey, you like that? Ah. Key evidence collected.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
They killed everyone.
The suits are all cut up.
No way they could have made it back. Oh, am I supposed to picture camera?
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
Yeah. What's going on here, guys?
Hark, he comes. The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor. Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes, first, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
Yeah, you're crazy. What is this? Oh.
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
Hey, what else we got going on over here? Nothing. Oh, it's Cthulhu. Oh yeah, we'll take a picture of Cthulhu. Hey, Cthulhu. I think that's Cthulhu. Prehistoric. Definitely not made by the hands of man. Fathoms and fathoms under the ocean. Nothing else over here? Oh. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else. Mind Palace. Okay. Crazy crew, wounded sailor. Mad scientist. I can't leave the survivors here to die. Even if their madness may influence others, this was not their fault. I have to abandon the survivors. Their infectious madness is too dangerous. Ooh. Do I save them or abandon them? I mean, I can't leave them to die here. I don't want to bring them back to the surface, though, if they're gonna... Hold on. Can I... Burn documents? Nope. Nope. Outbreak of madness was caused by Albert's presence. Their crew exiled him on a lifeboat to stop it. Okay, so Albert was the cause of the outbreak of madness. What is this? Save the survivors. Abandon. Okay. I wonder if there's more. No, we don't unpin that. We're missing information here. Oh, what we got here? What is this?
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Innsmouthers?
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Hey, they made off with somebody. They grabbed the seal. Yo, homie, I hope you got shot in the face. Okay.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Okay, so she took the seal.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No!
And then
Get away from me!
they were waiting.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
And then they made their move.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
No, it's not the right order. Okay, so maybe it was this.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal.
They took the key seal.
Cut up their diving suits.
Okay.
And then this.
What? It's
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay.
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
Yeah. All evidence collected. Okay. The Innsmouthers plot. The Innsmouthers know the truth about this madness. They need the artifact and Harriet, the one who took it. Okay. We have to show this to their fate. Abandoned? What is this? I have to save the expedition. I must tell Robert where the survivors are and start searching for Harriet. No. Abandoned. It's too dangerous to save the survivors. The Innsmouthers or Harriet must have the answers. Oh man, do I save them? Leave them to their fate? That's horrible. No, we're gonna save them. Even though it might drive others mad. We'll save them. We'll save the expedition. Even though it may not be the right thing to do. So the Innsmouthers know what's going on. Gotta go tell Mr. Throgmorton. I really don't want to swim back. Okay, let's swim back. I really don't like this underwater. Oh, nice. Okay, we don't have to swim back. Thank God. Oh, wow, dude, you're gonna blow your eardrums. Surfaced way too fast. Evidence updated. Okay. Okay, let's head back. So now we have to go talk to Mr. Throgmorton. Or not. The Cyclops 2. I just noticed the name of the boat. The boat we've been riding around is called the Cyclops 2. And we're underwater. Without a suit. And we're wearing Navy outfit. Okay. Trippy. Don't be touching shit, bro. Oh. Oh, no. No. Get that out, bro. Heck was that all about? Oh. We just woke up on the floor. Somehow we made it back. Let's loot up. First aid kit, can't carry anymore. My diary, part 2. Doctors at the Boston Asylum were looking for a way to fix me. Okay. Okay, so our mission is to okay, so we have to go talk to we gotta go talk to Mr. Throgmorton. Now that we know what happened. I'm surprised there's not a fast travel spot near Throgmorton Manor. There could be. I thought there'd be a fast travel. Maybe somewhere over here. I don't know. It's a long way to walk. Long way to walk. You know, I got this game for what, $10? The deluxe edition or whatever. Gotta say, it's pretty worth it so far, minus the whole underwater bit. Yeah, I can see the manor. See if I can find a fast travel spot. Okay, I see one. Literally right over here. Didn't even see it. Yeah, okay. Awesome. So now we can just fast travel. Which is awesome. But yeah, I've been having a really good time with this game. I'm honestly really surprised. A really great time. Mr. Throckmorton is here. Your expedition needs help.
I've got news, Mr. Throckmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins. Some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
There was a mutiny.
The crew of the Titania mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
They knew about the ruins.
The Innsmouthers. They knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call...
excuse me.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
Okay.
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
Okay.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Hand grenade, foot trap, knowledge point, cartridge. Okay, awesome. But all right, guys. So this was a first look into the game, the sinking city. This will be a full-on playthrough. I'm very interested to see how this turns out. I know some games it's kind of like dependent on viewership, but I think this is just one of those games where I'm just gonna play outright just to have on the channel. But we are gonna leave it off here. There's a lot to do. We got 2 main missions. We got a bunch of like side quests for the Mystic Tomes. A bunch of letters we can go do. Another side quest, field research. Like there is a lot to do. Lots of lore if that's what you're into. We have 5 points. The map is very nice, very generous. The world is very well done. The lore is its own. I'm assuming we barely just scratched the surface. Makeshift hand grenade, handle with care. Foot trap. Yeah, so there's a lot of crafting, a lot of survival. Oh wow, there's like more than one. Carry up to 25 pieces of any crafting. Yeah, let's get that. Okay. We got 7 more pistol rounds. When close to death, slowly regenerate a limited amount of health for 1 last fighting chance. Pistol. Revolver. Shotgun. Rifle. Submachine. Set traps twice as quick. Keep an extra bullet loaded, gaining a chance to deal double damage with the pistol. Okay, we'll go earn more experience and stay sane for slightly longer. Ooh. 7 more pistol rounds. 1 more first aid. Man-eating seals. Okay, we'll get unnatural recovery. Extra clip. And 2-time pistol. Okay. But again, I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. Follow, sub, comment, like, really goes a long way. You know how to support the channel. I don't need to tell you. Only if you're enjoying the content, though. Only if you want to show support. But this was my first ever look at the Sinking City, and I gotta say, it's well conceived. The graphics are interesting. The gameplay and gunplay feels great. You know, if you're into like detective, spooky games, I definitely recommend this. There will be more of this. I just had to work it into my schedule. We got a lot of games on the go. I'm trying to wrap up different series, trying to keep it cohesive. Like, you know, I feel like I'm just taking on way too much. We got like Horizon Forbidden West, Hogwarts Legacy, obviously this game. So, you know, we got quite a few. We finished our State of Decay 2 new player guide. You know, we were playing games like Oblivion that didn't do too well. There was like no viewership for Oblivion, so we dropped that. There was no viewership for Atomfall, we dropped that. We're going to see how Stalker 2 and Avowed perform. If they don't perform very well, we'll move on. Prey is another game we'll be checking out. But yeah, there's a lot of content coming, guys, so stay tuned. But I hope everybody has a great rest of your day and or night. And again, I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out, whether you're new or you're tuning in or we are a reoccurring viewer. Hey, I appreciate you. And for everybody else, hey, see you in the next one. Peace.